Welcome to Florida Man Storytime Friday.
10 p.m.
First episode discussions, Florida Wife, on the idiots that make Florida Man news. Should we wait for people to get in?
Probably.
But also, though, when we went live earlier, it said that there was, like, at most 10 people, and when I later saw the analytics on it, it said there was like 160
I know, we should
people.
give it a few seconds, a few minutes for people to get logged in, though.
We got one person watching. Is that you that just logged in?
No, it's not me yet.
Probably my mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
No, I'm live. I'm watching now. Why doesn't it show you who's watching?
Huh?
Like, it shows like, the people up there, and it says 1. Why is it also, like, why does it... Oh.
No, it says 2.
Mine says 1. That's weird.
Okay, well, you're a moderator, so you've got to handle the chat.
Oh, is that what I have to do? Great.
Yeah, because I'm going to be looking up these Florida Man stories. Oh, look at you. Popped up and you got a wrench next to your name. That means you're a moderator.
I work on things.
Yep.
It's me and Jay.
It's like we're still FaceTiming, but over the interwebs for everybody else to be a part of our FaceTime.
You know, that could be a channel in itself. Oh.
Do we wait for more or do we go?
I don't know. How do people do it?
Well, typically people have more followers, so when they go live, people are like, oh, I can't wait to watch.
What was our follower's name earlier that was watching?
Colin.
Can I, like... at him or something?
I don't know. We'll start the first story when we get one more person to join us.
At least you have your wife and your mom and your dad to support you.
Well, I know we were just all FaceTiming with each other, though. It's like the same thing, except for we can't see them. All right. You ready for this first story?
Yes.
Broward County, Florida.
Mm.
Florida man accused of beating another man over movie theater seats. 27-year-old violently attacked a 63-year-old man at a movie theater. The victim told deputies that he bought VIP tickets that included advanced seating for a film. When he got to the theater, he noticed a man and a woman in his seats and politely asked them to move. Witnesses told deputies the man stood up, got in the victim's face, and a video was captured of the argument when it turned violent, and he repeatedly started punching the old man in the face.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
Shoot. Sorry, I'm out. Shoot. Oh, shoot.
Over movie tickets. Oh, what's the next one?
That was your story?
That was that
Okay.
headline. Where did it go? There it is.
Jason wants to know if it was Mamma Mia, his favorite. He texted it.
Oh. It might have been. I don't know.
He said I said a bad word. Oops, my bad.
Florida man arrested as a fake teen doctor known as Dr. Love. He was previously arrested at age 18 while illegally operating a medical practice, complete with an office, a lab coat, and a stethoscope.
I cannot. I have been trying to sleep right now.
Go lay down, buddy.
I can't. I've been trying to go to sleep for a long time now.
Come over here, tell Mimi and Granddad goodnight. They're the only other ones watching us.
Say goodnight, Mimi and Granddad.
Good night, Mimi and
Yeah.
Granddad.
Well,
Yeah.
they can't see you.
Good night, Mimi and Granddad. Mommy.
Yes, we're using her phone.
We're using both phones.
For what?
Because mine is for the comments and Daddy's is for the camera.
Oh.
Yeah. Good night. Love you.
Good night, buddy. Don't pick your nose.
Go to bed, my love. Okay, then you love on him and you keep him comfortable, okay?
Oh, I cannot join me now.
Bentley? There's somebody else here? So you need to go to your room, please.
How do you know?
Mimi said night. She loves you.
Okay.
I was waiting for her to school.
Okay, what's the next story?
So,
Can I check your pencil?
here we go. This is a good one. Ready? Florida couple planned a wedding at a mansion they did not have permission to use.
Oh, it was like anybody living in the mansion?
They invited family and friends to their dream home and estate for their weekend wedding celebration. The couple didn't own the 16,300 square foot mansion that they didn't have permission to use.
But was it for sale?
I don't know.
What's about the story?
It won't let me see the rest of the story.
Well, that's stupid. I was curious. Can you just like show up at somebody's house?
Well, they did.
Yeah, but like, did they get in trouble? Did they have to pay a fine?
Florida man stole a police car naked.
I'm not surprised.
That's the problem with these news websites, though, is so many ads pop up.
Yeah.
Naked Florida man stole what news footage showed to be an... What?
A naked Florida man stole what news footage showed to be a marked police vehicle and crashed it in a wooded area, officials said.
Grand Theft Auto, aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer.
So he stole a car and stole a police car and crashed it.
And then got in a fight with the police officer. $10,000 worth of damage was done to the vehicle.
The vehicle wasn't even worth $10,000. Let's be
Right.
honest.
His bail was set at $4,011. Why is there $11?
You know,
What would that?
what did $11 be for?
Why trying to get me to sign up for AARP?
Florida man was known as Monkey Whisperer.
What? A Florida man known as the Monkey Whisperer faces 20 plus years in prison if convicted on charges spelled out in an indictment that was unsealed Wednesday. 57-year-old man of Parrish
Oh, that's not
is
far.
charged with conspiracy, trafficking, and submitting false records in violation of the Lacey Act, which bans the trade of wildlife.
Hmm.
So he was trying to illegally sell monkeys?
Teach their own.
There's not much people in Florida won't try to sell, though.
That's true. It's gonna be you.
Let's look at these ones. This one's pretty funny. Florida man arrested for deliberately hitting a deer and filming it to make a TikTok.
I mean, that makes sense. Views.
Intentionally ran over a deer and filmed it just to make a TikTok video.
But in
Like-
Florida, like where did he find a deer in Florida?
I see deer all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Never seen a deer in
Deer
Florida.
down here are small though.
Sam, we
Not up in Ohio. Like up in Ohio, they're
They're
huge.
huge.
Not here.
Like in Ohio, you hit a deer, it totals your car.
Yeah, these look like dogs. They're tiny.
Oh, we have 4 people now.
Nice.
What's this one say?
There you go. You love
Oh,
Starbucks.
I do love me some Starbucks.
So, Florida man went to Starbucks, ordered his bagel and cream cheese. They were out of cream cheese, so he got angry and pulled a gun and started threatening the workers of Starbucks because they were out of cream cheese.
Well, you do pay a lot for that, so
Well, he didn't have to pay for it. They were out of it.
yeah. But I mean, like, you go to Starbucks, you want your bagel and cream cheese. You're prepared to pay for it. He was prepared to pay for it in other ways. It's like going to Dunkin' Donuts and they don't have donuts.
Yeah, but Dunkin' Donuts, you gotta be careful of their bathrooms.
That's true, they will explode on you.
Can you imagine that? I don't know if anybody saw that video. Florida man suing Dunkin' Donuts for long-term damage and emotional damages
Yeah.
because he went into the bathroom at Dunkin' Donuts and the toilet exploded on him, covered him in poop and pee. That'd be so... Like, there's gotta be so much more to that story. Florida man had a big pothole on his street and the city or county wouldn't do anything about it, so he planted a banana tree in the middle of the road in the pothole.
I don't blame him though. The government and stuff around here, they don't care.
Here we go. This one I think we need the full story for.
What's the title of this one?
We're gonna wait so I can just read it all at once because it's funny. Maybe.
Okay, let's see here.
Florida man found stuck inside a porta potty. He was arrested on drug charges. Let's see. When a deputy arrived, a man could be heard yelling loudly. As the deputies got closer, she could hear the screams and saw a foot sticking out from the bottom of a porta potty. So, his foot was sticking out of the bottom of it.
How did she see it though? Was it
did
tipped
he-
upside down?
Did he kick a hole in it? Or
was it sideways?
What? But he locked himself in a porta potty. Couldn't get out. They get there and they found drugs on him.
Of course.
Fentanyl. Well, I don't know if I can say those things.
Right. Deadly drugs.
We still said drugs. Found a white powdery substance on him in a baggie. Test positive for bad stuff.
Oh.
Even just driving around Florida,
My gosh.
see the craziest things.
Wait, what about our gas station that's around the corner? The crap that we see there.
Yeah. Let's see, it was like 2 or 3 weeks before Valentine's Day, and this dude's got a plastic trash can full of light up heart, not even like wands, it was like a whole
No,
staff.
I'm not even sure.
Like a walking stick with this big glow in the dark heart on it. And he was dragging this trash can full of them, stops, pulls them all to the trash can, turns them all on, goes to the corner, and was selling them like 3 weeks before.
It was way before Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. Like, way before anybody even thought about Valentine's Day. Should we talk about how we got our place here in Florida? How we weren't.
You know,
Yes, we have to tell.
we
It
already
makes more
talked about
sense.
that earlier, so.
Okay.
Let's see. Where was that other good one?
just go to bed.
Okay, I know, we're boring. We're still trying to figure it out. Okay, here we go. Naples man calls 911 about McDonald's order and says he has cocaine in his butt. He called 3 times Wednesday morning. So when deputies arrived at the McDonald's, employees said this dude been yelling and cursing at staff over his mistaken order, and they wanted him to take him off the premises. But he wouldn't leave unless his burger was fixed. The deputy told him again that he had to leave. He said, "Fine, take me to jail."
I don't really blame him if they mess up his burger.
They found Mary Jane folded up in a napkin in his pocket. And then he had white powdery substance tucked away in his prison wallet.
Well, he's just dumb then.
He had crack in his crack.
But wait, wasn't he the one that said call the cops?
Yeah, he called the cops because they got his order wrong.
Hold up. You know that you have all that stuff on you, but you tell them, call the cops?
He's the one that called the cops.
What?
Yes. More white powdery substance floating in the water. Yeah, here we go. That's a good one. Florida woman stabbed sister with an EpiPen because she's allergic to drunks.
Okay. Naples.
Florida woman stabbed her sister with an EpiPen as the two were drinking together because she's allergic to drunks. Responded at 10:30 on a 911 hang-up. Said they'd been drinking together, and at some point she got tired and wanted to go to sleep. And her sister stayed up and continued to drink.
She said, bitch.
Records
she said, "Go to
show
sleep."
that she went crazy and attacked her sister with an EpiPen, stabbing her multiple times with the EpiPen.
Oh, crap.
Like, they were doing more than just drinking.
Right. She said she wouldn't go to sleep, so I stabbed her with my EpiPen. What?
What in... Florida metal musician turns uncle's skeleton... Get out of here, you ad. Into a Skelecaster guitar.
What?
Oh, there's a video of it on YouTube. By Transylvanian Hunger Dark Throne.
This can't be real.
He legit turned his uncle's skeleton into a guitar. Tampa man, go figure.
Go figure. I have so many questions though. Like who made it? And
Yeah, did he put that together or...
did he send it off somewhere? It was like, hey, just make this in guitar. Does uncle have to sign papers? Like, how is this legal? How is this not like messing with the dead? There's a lot of questions for me. What? Florida witch swindles victims. Wait, hold on. You clicked off it.
Oh no, I clicked onto it so I can read it.
Florida witch swindles victims out of $100K by promising to cleanse their cash. Why do they need their cash cleansed? Naples again. Naples
You gotta
police.
read it.
Naples police said they're looking for a woman who offered witchcraft and spiritual services to victims as a way to get them to hand over massive amounts of cash. All in all, the woman stole $100,000 from 10 different victims who responded to an ad she placed in a free Hispanic newspaper, on a radio station, and flyers placed in laundromats, according to a report from the Naples Police Department. Records show the first victim came forward on March 14th saying he saw a flyer at a laundromat that offered 100% guarantee when it came to solving problems with a wife or girlfriend. Of course, it was a lonely man. The victim called the number of the flyer and scheduled an appointment with a woman who called herself Rosalia the next day at a suite on 6th Avenue. Police said during the first visit, Rosalisa pulled out a deck of
tarot cards and told the victim she sensed something dark in his life. She fixed the darkness by sleeping with 3 eggs under his bed and then returned the eggs the next day.
Records show the victim did as instructed, and Rosalisa took the eggs and waved them over the victim's head, and before she opened them up, revealed that one contained blood, the other contained needles, and the third contained worms. Rosalia then told the victim to get as much money as possible by withdrawing cash and borrowing from friends, and then return with the bills so she could bless his money, making the money double and possibly the triple in quantity.
She returned with $29,500 in cash, and she said she saw darkness in the money, so she needed to take it to a temple in Fort Myers, and then she would return it to him the next day.
No, he did not.
Yeah, I mean, he slept with eggs under his bed and brought him back to her.
When the next day came, Rosalia said she wouldn't be able to make the appointment and would meet with him another time, but then stopped replying to the victim text messages.
Yeah.
Duh!
She's got 30 grand from him for waving eggs over his head.
Why are people so gullible?
Did you see this picture? It should be here.
Excuse me.
I did a story on it already before. The large iguana found in a man's toilet. Look at that thing.
No, if iguana ever ends up on a toilet, I'm moving back to Ohio.
Let me see here. Wait for it to stop lagging. Oh, it's way lagging.
Yeah, it's way behind. There it goes. It's slowly going. See if you can see it. There it is. Yep, it's showed.
Yep, there it is. I mean, it's not like a huge iguana, but
Still, if I went to go take
to just randomly show up in your toilet.
Nope, that's when my butt would be back in Ohio. I'd have everything packed in 2 hours.
Why is everything about white powdery substance?
Because it's Florida.
Emotional support python. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
I read
Jesus.
this one the other day. Naked man arrested after wandering onto his neighbor's yard and jumping on their trampoline.
Exercise.
So a woman in Fort Myers, Florida, opened her door after she heard someone knocking, betting she didn't expect to see 21-year-old so-and-so standing there naked. But that's exactly what she found. The woman asked if he needed any help. He said no, and then immediately left. About an hour later, the woman looked out her window and saw him jumping up and down on the family's trampoline, and he was still naked.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine?
Just
Like, what?
open up your door to a naked man, ask
Can't
him if he
cover
needs
your
help. He
eyes.
says no, and then later you see him jumping on your trampoline naked.
The Florida man who tried to flirt with a judge on Zoom. Maybe that's one way to try to get out of your ticket or whatever. It's not gonna load.
No. Must not have been that good of a story then.
Right?
Mer, mer.
Tuba man, band playing his tuba.
Ooh, ooh.
The Florida man who sold
Florida
bleach.
family
Oh, that's
It's a whole
family.
family business here. Florida family accused of selling bleach as a COVID cure.
I mean, they're not wrong though. I mean, like
Miami.
that would
A family accused of selling a toxic industrial bleach as a coronavirus cure through their Florida-based church has been indicted in federal charges.
Did they bless the bleach?
So they weren't just selling bleach; they were selling bleach through a church.
So many questions.
Federal grand jury in Miami returned, charging the dad and his sons
Look at those 3 sons.
with 1 count each of conspiracy to commit fraud and 2 counts each of criminal contempt, according to court records. Face possible life sentences if convicted?
Wait, did they kill
What?
anybody? Okay, keep going. Did they kill anybody with their bleach cure? Raised in Florida.
Oh, great. He's an archbishop of a
Can we go to this
church
church?
of health and healing.
Wait.
Church sells chlorine dioxide as miracle mineral solution.
Is this church still open?
I don't know.
If so, we need to go live there
Saying
on
the
Sunday.
solution can cure vast variety of illnesses ranging from cancer to autism to malaria to COVID-19. Judge ordered the church to stop selling bleach.
But the order was ignored. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what's the church called? Search them. What's search the church name? Go back up. Church of
Bishop of the Genesis II Church of Health and Healing.
I said we go to their church.
Based in our
town. Oh, I need to know if they're still open, because if so, I'm gonna bring a bleach bottle and go to church on Sunday and say, "Heal me." Is that it? I
maybe.
don't think that's it.
I don't know.
I know I'll have to do some more research on it later. So catch us live on Sunday at church.
And last but certainly not least, well, that's just of this feed. Florida man stabbed with a swordfish in fight.
Okay, so if somebody just had a swordfish in their pocket, like,
Wow, I don't think you can just carry a swordfish in
I'm
your
sure in
pocket.
Florida they would.
Police arrested blank and blank Thursday after the 2 fishermen allegedly started fighting near a dock on Madria Beach, a small city on Florida's Gulf Coast. Police said that hit him on the head with a beer bottle
Makes sense.
and then went to his apartment and stabbed him in the abdomen with a sharp detached bill of a swordfish.
So wait. So
he had like a trophy fish.
But
at his
wait.
place. They got in a fight, went back to the apartment, and then
But he got in the
stabbed
fight
him.
first at the dock.
Yeah, that's where the fight started.
So he didn't have enough. Hit him in the head with a beer bottle and didn't have enough. And said, you know what? I'm gonna go get my trophy fish and go stab him with it.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, we're back down to 4. If you're watching, hit the like, subscribe. It'd be awesome. Appreciate it.
Tampa, Florida.
That's just talking about Florida man headlines. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
There's the porta potty we just talked about. Florida woman led deputies on a police chase just to get arrested, crossed off of her bucket list.
YOLO?
Stupid. Why would that be? a thing. I mean, come on. Florida woman during a sobriety test started doing Irish folk dancing.
I mean, it is St. Patty's Day weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll have something like that.
Oh, could you imagine the stories after this weekend?
Oh, yeah.
All the festivals going on this weekend.
There's going to be great stories this weekend. Yeah, cowboy hat, saw that one. Florida woman speeds through checkpoint, takes selfie during traffic stop.
So look at me.
Oh, wide neck McDowell arrested again in Florida.
Oh, I never know.
Let's see. Can you take care of that for me?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why some videos I post don't get any views at all and others get 10,000. But I made 2 videos this week. I think the content is some of the funniest content that I've made. And for some reason, YouTube won't put them out there. And let's see. They are... Florida boy after surgery. It's a very funny short. You should definitely check it out. It was about my son after his heart surgery. And That Was Unexpected is what the title is of the other one. Again, about my son and his shenanigans. Let's see, what's another funny Florida man story? The official site of the legendary Florida man. Did you see the one of the Florida man that was arrested and he's covered in tattoos and his mugshot was like real viral for a long time? I think it was quite a few years ago. And he's suing Grand Theft Auto because he thinks that the person they made in the game was off of him because of the tattoo similarities and everything. But you look at him and it's...
Is it similar or not?
It's pretty similar. Oh, here you go. Florida woman calls 911 over stolen grass. And then she was arrested for outstanding warrants.
What an idiot.
I mean, there's so much wrong with that. Like, what an idiot.
Yeah, people are so dumb. They like literally call the police and then they think that's okay. But they have warrants and stuff out for them.
Colin, is this you watching again with us? Yeah, what? Why can't I just get the thing? Florida man robs same Dollar General twice, blames voices in his
I
head.
hate those voices in your head.
Why rob a store just one time when you can get more robbing it twice? In 2 consecutive days, back to back.
This wasn't the same
Orlando
day.
man. 2 counts of robbery, resisting an officer without violence. So
Okay,
at least he
without-
was nice.
So, like, did he run and say, sorry? Like, how do you
Sorry,
do it without
didn't mean to
violence?
steal this soap.
My bad. I mean, was he doing it for his family? What was he stealing?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, times are tough right now. Was he doing it without violence? Like, I'm so sorry, I needed this for my family.
No, he was doing it because the voices in his head said to.
Yeah.
50 Florida man headlines that are so Florida it hurts. I mean, it's just, I know I made the video talking about how I need a dash camera, but I really do, because every day there's just something that I can't pull my phone out quick enough to make a video on it. Like, even our landlord, he's got a TikTok account. He had one of this individual sitting on the side of the road washing her Crocs in the water on the side of the street, like in a puddle,
They
just
need washed.
washing them. But she was not sober. She was not sober because she was like falling all over the place from it.
It's Florida. What do you expect?
Florida woman arrested for threatening to get McDonald's sauce by any means necessary.
I mean, she was talking about the honey. I get it. Florida girl puts "help, get me out of here" sign on the window because she was struggling with homework. That'd be one of my students. Help, get me out of here.
I forget who it was. Somebody I knew told us a story when they were kids. In the back of their car. Yeah, in the back of their car on a family road trip. They thought it would be funny, and so they put like tape on their mouths and stuff and held up a sign that they made that said "help being kidnapped" or something like that.
Just said help.
Like, what? That's something our kids will do to us.
Get arrested because our kids Bentley was just trying to be funny. Oh.
All right, let's read that one.
Oh goodness, people in Disney World in general are...
Disney people are weird people. Yes, family, I'm talking to you.
Yes.
Report: man caught camping on Disney's Discovery Island says it was tropical paradise.
Probably was.
A Florida man facing trespassing charges after security found him camping on Walt Disney World's Discovery Island. Spotted him.
How long was he camping there for before he got caught?
About a week.
Good for him.
He was there for about a week before they got caught.
I mean, like, how many employees per guest do they have?
It's been closed since 1999.
What? So you're telling me there's part of Disney World that's closed for like a decade?
Yeah, like all the, like when we were kids, the Nickelodeon studio and all that down there, that's all abandoned and like
There's nothing.
it's like a ghost
used?
town. No,
They're not.
I just
filming
watched
anything?
I just watched a documentary on it. That was a failed attempt to move
Oh yeah, from
that part
California.
of Hollywood to Florida.
But like, how is it just sitting empty? Like, there's so much they could do with it.
That's what it said.
Huh.
Florida woman texted 911 asking for advice on how to file for divorce.
I mean, that's not out of the realm of. That's not crazy.
Oh, that's pretty stupid.
The Florida woman who delivered.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna read this one. I'll have to figure out I don't know what word I'll use. Flagler County woman placed 400 pamphlets, corn, but with a P, filled Easter eggs in strangers' mailboxes.
Like, why did
So
she
she
think that was
filled Easter eggs with corn and put them in strangers' mailboxes.
Of herself?
We're about to find out. Hopefully. She said she was doing it
42
to
years old?
42 years old, said she was doing it to educate people.
Educate them on what? The body, the anatomy?
Oh, of course, trying to say she was sick with COVID.
No. 400 pamphlets they could confirm? What? What? She's a grown woman doing
She was
this.
arrested on 11 counts of distributing obscene material. Well, that's flies in Vegas. They hand out
That's
obscene
true. In
material on the
Vegas,
side
you
of
get
the road.
whatever you want in Vegas.
Yeah, you were not sober, walking around people asking if they saw your dad and handing them those cards.
It's a story time in itself.
Oh, how
Aw,
cute.
That would, I mean,
A Florida woman found a chicken tender shaped like a manatee, and now she's trying to sell it for $5,000. It doesn't even...
yeah, it kind of does, but just freaking eat it.
You're horrible at that.
I know, I can't stop cussing, I'm sorry. What am I?
These ones are a little bit older.
Yeah. Well, why can't that
Dang.
happen to me?
Florida woman, during the pandemic stimulus payments, went to go take some of hers out of her bank account. She had $8.5 million in there from it.
I'd be withdrawing it all.
$8.5 million. She took $20 out.
I'd be like, that's your mistake. Withdraw it all. What would you do?
Man dresses as Grim Reaper and goes around on Florida beaches to scare off visitors.
But seriously, what would you do if you went to your bank and you had millions of dollars in it? Would you withdraw it all, or would you be honest?
I mean, they put it there.
Right.
I didn't ask them to.
I'd be like, he blessed me
And
with
they're
this.
sending all this money to all these other countries that they don't need to be doing, so who
Right.
cares?
Thanks for blessing me.
Yep. Alright, these are starting to get all pandemic related.
Yeah, these are way older.
There you go. Florida man catches 33-inch fish off Florida coast using Publix fried chicken as bait.
That is some good chicken.
It's bigger than any fish I've caught off the coast here.
Have you ever caught anything off the coast?
Since we've lived here?
Yeah,
No.
I have.
No, I have not. But I've also haven't been fishing very much.
So I went with your mom and Jason and Chase. I caught a little fish. Ask your mom. I was so proud. Then I was done. I said, I caught my fish, I'm done. It was just
Well,
down
there you
to
go.
me.
Toxic bleach again.
It's just down to me in our life.
Well, let's see.
We need to make it more exciting. We need to find out an article and just talk about it.
That's what I was trying to do, and you're like, yeah, what's next?
Oh. You kept scrolling, so I didn't think we were.
So I can find the next one.
I thought we'd find one and discuss it.
South Florida drag queen goes viral after passing out during live show. That's not very interesting. Florida man arrested after spraying substance labeled COVID-19. He was threatening people and spraying them.
I mean, guys are getting like way into pandemic times
Yeah.
to find different ones.
We've been going 44 minutes here and don't look like we got a whole lot of viewers. But it was worth a shot to try it, and we'll see what happens next week. Here we go, Florida man. Let's do our birthdays.
Oh yeah, see what happened on our birthdays?
Yeah.
I think we just find one topic and talk about it. I think we'll get more viewers.
All
God, he would
Here we
be.
go.
Port Richey, a man with a state tattoo called 911 to return home. The man who was accused of using the
You gotta
911...
speak up. We're talking to the...
There's nobody on there. The man who was accused of using the 911 line unnecessarily was arrested by the deputies of the sheriff. According to the report received by Fox 13, 22-year-old blah 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 was arrested by Pasco County Sheriff's Office. The sheriff's officials said Blank wanted to call 911 to go home and cursed at the operator. One of the deputies met with Blank and asked to call a taxi. Blank did not accept this offer because he did not have money and said he would walk home. Okay?
Yours is boring.
Right, I mean, like, that makes sense.
Yours is boring.
He's poor. Why would he want to pay for a taxi? Okay, find your birthday. Florida man, April 29th. Like yours will be a crazy one.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Florida man
Ex's mother.
unalives
There you
his
go.
mother after she told him not to smoke in the house.
He really wanted to smoke.
So then he unalived her.
Huh.
Wow.
Okay.
Throw your birthday out here. We'll see what yours is.
When's your guys' birthday? Let's see.
Let's see a birthday one.
Florida man, we'll see how crazy your birthday is. I mean, that's a pretty extreme to kill your mother because she wouldn't, or to
Unalive.
unalive your mother because she wouldn't let you smoke in the house. Maybe she didn't want cancer. Secondhand smoke. You're like, I got you. I'll just unalive you now.
Yeah. Let's find one more funny one and then we'll call it a night. Let's see. Here we go.
Let's see, what's this one? That's not funny. That's sad.
Yeah, these ones aren't. That's really sad too. We're not even gonna read that one.
That's sad too. These aren't funny.
Man, that's sad.
Oh my gosh. It's about deaths.
That's sad.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
These are not funny.
All right. Well, we can't find any more funny ones right now. We can only find sad ones about unalived people. So then, how about a fun fact? The Gulf of Mexico can have approximately 10,000 viruses within 1 milliliter of water. So don't drink it because you'll have diarrhea. And that's bad, okay? Don't drink the water. Anything you want to say?
Nope. Thanks for watching.
We'll try to make them better. We'll figure it out. We're
Make
new to
sure
this.
Nick is in
We're
the
new to
story.
this. Okay? Thanks.